What's up, everybody? Alright, today I'm going to show you what happens on Mercari when you do actually sell an item, because the process is different. It's different than eBay. Mercari actually kind of provides you the shipping label, which eBay can do, but you kind of have to buy it, and Mercari kind of automates it a bit. You're also going to find that smaller packages cost a little bit more to ship on Mercari. You're going to pay $4.25 as the minimum, right? Whereas if you're using a first-class package normally, you might only have to pay $2 or $3. That being said, as soon as you get into heavier packages, you're going to find that they're much cheaper to ship on Mercari, which is interesting because you can save money that way, right? But before we get too much into that, I want to remind you again that I'm looking for people to join a paid support group, a mastermind group of sorts. The way that this will work is that it costs $50 a month, and we meet 4 times in a month, so once a week for 2 hours or so each time. And what I'm looking for here is to develop a closer connection to those of you in my audience who really understand that my thing is my positivity and enthusiasm, and you guys want to benefit from that. I also want to get to know you guys better and develop more income streams for myself. And I'm choosing to have this be a paid group because I know from experience now that when people get stuff for free, they're just not as into it. You don't get as good results. People need to give something up in order to take it seriously, okay? And also, if I know that you guys are paying, that really incentivizes and motivates me to be at my best and my most enthusiastic? Yeah, enthusiastic. Sounds like a weird word. But the whole idea is to get to know you guys, get you guys to know each other as well, and for you guys to benefit from my YouTube audience. I'm still not sure if these are going to be published on my YouTube channel or if we're going to keep them private, but I believe that it would be best for these sessions to be published on YouTube, because that way other people in my audience can reach out to you guys, and you guys can get some of the benefits that I've got from running a YouTube channel. So many things in my life has changed drastically simply because of a video that connected two individuals together. All right, and this is something that I want to figure out how I can share with you guys while also developing another income stream myself. So if you're interested in getting involved with this paid support group, please send me an email at jackdermotpittman@gmail.com. I don't know when it's starting yet. I'm just trying to gather interest in it first. Okay, so now we can get to the rest of the video now that I'm done with that. This is the Mercari website. And if we scroll down, we can see the listing that we made in the previous episode. And I meant to do some more on this because I'm going to do other videos posting to other marketplaces. I was expecting to post the items to multiple marketplaces and then see what sold, but I only posted an item to Mercari so far, and then the item sold before I posted them to anywhere else, right? So what we're going to do is show you what happens when you sell an item on Mercari, okay? Mercari is very much based on the instant messaging service. If you click here, you can go see your messages. And it really is best to use Mercari on your mobile phone, there's a puppy chewing on something, on your mobile phone, not on the computer. And that's because you're going to find that you get messages from people. They're usually going to ask you one of two things. One, is the item still available? Or two, what's the lowest price you'll go? All right. So I got a message about 2 hours ago saying, what's the lowest price you'll go? I was like, within seconds I responded. I was like, thanks for reaching out. I can do $40 with free shipping. And then they said, how about 30? And I didn't even see the message. I was working on other stuff, didn't notice. I was like, whatever, they'll either offer it or they won't. I'm not going to go lower than 40. And then they made an offer of $40. So they actually they offered 30, but then I didn't respond. So then they were like, all right, whatever, I'll do 40. Then I accepted the offer, and then I wrote a message, thanks for your purchase, I'm taking it to the post office now, and you should receive the Game Boy in a few days. And there we go. That's all that it took. It was super, super, super simple. So now we're going to go into my email account, okay? And from here, we'll be able to print our label, all right? It's actually easier to print it from your email than it is to print it from Mercari itself. All right, this is, I need to sign out. This is the wrong Google account. Use another account. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And so now in my email, we will have, no, that's not it. Where's the Mercari thing? Social? Primary? Here we go. There it is. Wait, nope. Huh. Here it is. All right, Mercari. So you're going to get an email that looks like this. It says, hey, you made a sale. This is how you said you're going to ship it, yada, yada. So first thing that I need to do, actually, is identify exactly which Game Boy this was, because I have multiple ones here. So I need to look at other photos. Here we go. All right, so it's the Game Boy that says G16 and ends in 500. So let me find that real quick. All right, I have G16368500. G163685. All right, this is the Game Boy. Still has all the batteries in it. Look at that. Just making sure there's nothing wrong with it. Gonna buff the screen for a second, make sure I don't have fingerprints on it. All right, looks solid. Behaves as expected. And it's the one photoed. Awesome, great. So this is the Game Boy, right? And now what we're gonna do is we're going to print the label. On Mercari, you can actually use your own labels, or you can just kind of say what label. If you say what label, then as soon as the buyer pays, you receive a label. So you don't actually, even if you do free shipping or paid shipping, it doesn't, as far as I understand, it doesn't change this process at all. You still get the label out of the buyer's money. It's just either the buyer sees it as a flat charge or they don't see it, right? So what we're going to do is click here. And now I'm going to use some of this fancy label paper. Yeah, from my eBay days, I got hundreds of this. Well, actually, now I only have like 30 left. But these are great. They're just like stickers. It saves you a lot of time. I know it doesn't sound like it would be time consuming to tape up a paper label onto a package, but if you have to do it like 10, 15 times, it really does add up. So I encourage you to get some of this label paper, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my printer cable here, and I'm going to plug it in to my computadora. I think this is the one. Hey, Lily. Let's see. Did it connect? Are we good? Are we good? All right, I'm gonna put this in here. And we want it to be yellow side up. Make sure it's yellow side up, because otherwise you're printing on the wrong side and it completely ruins the whole point. That's good, that's good. Whoa, there's a side thing here. That's pretty cool. All right, now we need to see if we have a connection to our printer. So I'm gonna click Control P. And then we're going to click change, and we can only see, can we see a Canon? Ah, it's here, but it doesn't look like it's online. So if I try and print this right now. Yeah, okay. So I plugged the printer into a bad USB port on my computer, so I'm going to really quick just plug it into a good USB port. Gotta move my printer a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Well, not my printer, but the printer. You guys got the gist of it. All right. What about now? Is it working? Oh, it's making noises. That's progress. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change this so that you guys just see me. Isn't that awesome? OBS is so useful. So now we got the Game Boy, right? And what we're going to do is put the Game Boy in one of these. I've already made sure that this is the right Game Boy. It's adequately packed and packaged, right? So now we're going to slip it in. Game Boys are really durable. Like anytime I receive a Game Boy, people often like have it packaged like crazy, like they have it in a big box and that kind of thing. A bubble mailer is normally going to be good enough. Like this is a $30-$40 purchase, right? So it's not, you know, hugely expensive. If you're talking about like a completely custom modded Game Boy with a backlight, that kind of thing, and it's like 130 bucks, maybe you want to send it in a box, but really, these things are really durable. Super, super durable, right? All right, so now what I'm going to do, take my little strip off there, and this is something I do that it doesn't really matter a whole lot, but I closed it, right? So the Game Boy is inside here, and this is the side where I closed the envelope, and now we have our label, and you can just peel, right? And this is sticky, so now we can use that, and I usually will go like that, and then just wrap the top, see how I did it further, over the package like that. That's just gonna help give a little bit more protection that it doesn't open. And really, you want to be really fast at this. You don't want to have to be taping things. You want to be able to quickly put the label on, slip. It should be like package, item, boom, label, close, done, right? Because that's how it should be. Should be efficient. You don't want to be spending 20 minutes doing this. And so now that I've done this, all I got to do is go off to the post office, okay? So now that you understand, print the label, how that works, you guys saw all that, we're going to scroll down, or make this video smaller again. And now what I'm going to do is show you, or talk a little bit about how this works. So if I now go into my account, I can look at my balance. If we look at balance, here we go. And we can see that my current balance is $5.65. This item sold for $40. Minus Mercari's selling fee of 10%, that's $4, so there's $36 left. And then after that, we paid for shipping, we paid $4.25. So that means that once the person receives this item, they have 3 days, once the tracking shows that it's delivered, to either accept it or reject it. If they reject it, that's the return process, essentially. If they accept it, they can't say something a week later. It's closed, it's done. Once it gets accepted, then that $32 will become available in my Mercari current balance, which will show up here. You can use your balance in Mercari to shop on Mercari. So I could buy something for $5 using my account balance, or you can transfer the money from Mercari to your bank account. All right, then that's it. You guys now know the whole process. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys in another video. Ciao!